The first mental health institution that I chose to visit was Piedmont Mental Health Center, which is located in Simpsonville, South Carolina, in Greenville County. Piedmont Mental Health Center is an outpatient facility that is split into two halves. One half of the building is for treating adolescents who are 17 years of age and under, while the other half is the adult wing treating patients 18 and older. They serve the southern half of Greenville County. They have doctors, psychiatrists, and specialists on staff to help deal with all the outpatient services that they have to offer, such as the forensic interviews that they conduct for the courts. Along with this, they also have counselors in 24 different schools in the county that offer what they call talk therapy to all the students who need it. At the time of my visit, I was told that in a given year they have roughly 3,000 patients or open cases, with roughly 1,100 of them being adolescents. However, not all of these 3,000 cases are different people. A good portion of them are reopened cases from patients who came before for mental health services, then stopped coming for whatever reason, and then have started coming there again, therefore they had to reopen the account. Among the adolescents that they work with, the most common illnesses that they treat are anxiety, depression, ADHD, and trauma. Overall, I had a pretty positive experience with this facility. They were very professional and easy to make arrangements with in order to visit their facility. Upon the actual visit, I was met by the Child and Adolescent Family Director, who I sat with in his office and talked with while I was there. He was a very nice guy and did a very good job of explaining what it is exactly that they do there, along with answering any questions that I had. He explained that his experience working there had been overall very positive and that he had really enjoyed helping people over the many years that he had been in this institution. He talked about many of the different types of things that he had done since he had been there and said that although he enjoyed his job, oftentimes it could be quite stressful because he often had to deal with adolescent patients who were in very difficult situations. Personally, I wouldn't say that Piedmont Mental Health isn't innovative in how they do their jobs, but in terms of whether I witnessed any innovation while I was there, I didn't. I think when the average person thinks of a modern-day mental health institution and takes out the stereotypes of padded rooms and straitjackets, that Piedmont Mental Health is a pretty accurate picture of what should come to mind. Not that it's a bad facility, but to me, it gave the impression of being just rather ordinary. Nothing popped out to me as particularly innovative in how they perform their jobs. None of their programs stuck out to me as innovative, and nothing about their facility looked innovative to me. It was just rather ordinary. Overall, I thought that this was a very nice facility that had very positive effects on the community and the surrounding area that they operate in. The services that they provide are of great importance to the mentally ill in their community. I had a very positive experience here, and it was very interesting to actually sit and meet with someone in this profession that was obviously very passionate about his job. The staff was very nice and very welcoming, and at no point did I feel like I was a burden to them while I was there, and the meeting was very relaxed and very friendly. I would evaluate the efforts of Piedmont Mental Health Center to be very good, and since I'm no medical professional, I have no recommendations on what they should do or any further recommendations. I can only give my input on the different things that I was told by the director that I met with, that I can conclude this institution's efforts are of great importance to the public. The second institution that I chose to visit was Greenville Mental Health. Greenville Mental Health is located at 124 Mallard Street, Greenville, South Carolina. Greenville Mental Health is solely outpatient. They do not offer any inpatient services. They offer several different programs such as child, adolescent, family services, youth and transition services, early intervention programs, and many more. Just like Piedmont Mental Health, they have 41 different clinicians in different schools to help with what they call talk therapy, which is basically just like a guidance counselor in any public school. They are partnered with Piedmont Mental Health Center to help serve Greenville County. However, they serve mostly northern Greenville County instead of southern Greenville County. As of the date of my visit, they are serving roughly 3,868 patients so far this year. In terms of innovation, I think that Greenville Mental Health stuck out as innovative to me in two ways. The first way is that several of the people that I spoke with said the director of the facility often supports programs that make little or no money at all for the facility. He does this because he doesn't care if they make money as long as they break even in order to stay open. He supports enough of the programs that make money so that the facility breaks even, but he cares more about the programs that truly help their patients instead of the sole purpose of profit, which to me is very important, and especially in the medical field where everything is very expensive, strikes me as very innovative. The second way that it stuck out to me as innovative is a particular method that they use that struck out in my mind. That particular method is what they refer to as the art of recovery. This is where the patients do arts and crafts projects that allow them to express themselves through artwork, and has proven to be very helpful to several of the patients involved. After the crafts are done, they're hung up on the walls all around the facility where everyone can see them. The picture that you can see to the left is a picture of several masks. Each of the masks represents a patient. The outside of the mask, they were told to decorate it to represent the face that they show society, whereas the inside of the mask are often painted completely different to represent what they call their true face, or the real face that they oftentimes don't show society. I sat down for roughly an hour with one of the directors of adolescent services, and she was very open and passionate about her job, and she expressed that through all of the different opportunities that she had had in this job, they had very positively affected her life. She had so many different stories that she told me, dealing with so many different types of people and so many different situations, and how she had so many positive life experiences due to this career. She had learned how to deal with all sorts of people, from law enforcement and first responders who had seen the worst of the worst, all the way down to dealing with children who just had ADHD. Overall, I had a very positive experience at Greenville Mental Health. They were very welcoming and the employees were very nice. I think they do a very good job at how they handle their facility, and I think they should keep doing things the way that they do them. As from the stories I was told by the director of all the different types of people they had dealt with and the way that she expressed how important their patients are to them, I think that how they currently operate is how they should continue to operate for many years to come.